The Battle of Imbros took place on 12/13 and 16 June 1717 near Imbros in the Aegean Sea. It was a tough but ultimately fairly indecisive battle between a Venetian fleet, under Flangini, and an Ottoman fleet. History. The Venetians had left Corfu on 10 May 1717 with 25 battleships, and were joined on 18 May by Gloria Veneta. On about 24 May they left the Dardanelles Strait, anchoring off Imbros on 8 June. On 10 June at 9 am scouts reported that the Ottoman fleet were leaving the Dardanelles with 38 battleships and 6 galleots. Strong winds damaged some Venetian ships and they anchored again. It was impossible to weather Imbros, so Flangini formed a line on the starboard tack heading towards Thassos. In the meantime the Ottoman fleet had anchored just outside the Dardanelles. For 2 days Flangini tried to reach a favourable position but gave up because of strong winds and anchored in lee of Imbros about 12 p.m. on 12 June. The wind then suddenly became mean and the Ottoman fleet sailed. Because of the current, they reached the Venetians before there was time to form a correct line, and Flangini signalled to form up in any order. At 3:30 p.m. fighting began in the rear with 8 Ottoman ships attacking Columbar, Trionfor and San Lorenzo. Columbar was hit by 2 huge stone shot and, leaking badly, left the line after 1 hour. By then the other ships were in a position to help, and by about 7 p.m. the Ottoman ships retreated, after their fireship was sunk by Trionfor. In the van, the Venetians had formed a good line of first-rates. At about 5 p.m. these were attacked by the main group of Ottoman ships, the fighting lasting till about 9 p.m. That night, the Venetians, heavily damaged, sailed westward. German troops aboard the nearly sinking Columbar mutinied. Venetian casualties so far were about 570. On 13 June the Venetians were near the western end of Lemnos, with the Ottoman fleet to the north. Flangini formed a line on the starboard tack. Columbar was to leeward, its place taken by Corona. Toward evening the Ottoman fleet sailed before a north wind and nearly cut off Trionfor and San Lorenzo, which had dropped back. Flangini turned to support them, and a change of wind to the west put him to windward, and the Ottoman fleet retired after only 2 of them had opened fire. On 14 June the Venetians were between Lemnos and Mount Athos, with the Ottoman fleet to the NNW. The Venetians sailed westward, the Ottoman fleet eastward. On 15 June the Venetians were becalmed between Mount Athos and Strata. They sailed north slightly in an attempt to get the wind gauge, but on 16 June the Ottoman fleet appeared to windward. Flangini tried to form a NNW line, but some ships couldn't keep station and he formed an ESE line instead. At about 9 am fighting began in the van and included all of the line in about 30 minutes. After 5 hours of fighting the Ottoman fleet withdrew with 6 ships badly damaged. Flangini was unconscious and no attempt was made by the Venetians to get the wind gauge, and they retired to Thermia. Venetian casualties were about 840, making about 1390 for the whole battle. On the 22nd of June the Ottoman fleet attacked the Venetian scouts. Flangini formed a battle line and the Ottoman fleet withdrew. Flangini died later that day. Ships involved: Venice 26 battleships, Ottoman Empire Kabir UC Ambali 114 guns, 1500 crew, Edged at Basli 900 crew, Sadurvan Kikla 66 guns, 750 crew, Sire at Basli 750 crew, Sifta Ceylan Kikla 70 guns, 900 crew, Bayers at Basli 66 guns, 750 crew, Kula at Basli 700 crew, Yaldizli Herma 70 guns, 750 crew, Buyuk Gul Basli 66 guns, 700 crew, Yelan Basli 34 guns, 750 crew, Ifrit Basli 62 guns, 650 crew, Siftat Hebakikla 58 guns, Kukuk Gul Basli 60 guns, 600 crew. Zulfikar Kikler 56 guns, 650 crew. Akase here 56 guns, 600 crew. Alak Baslai 450 crew. Serverbag Chelli 54 guns, 500 crew. Sire Arslan Baslai, Ibag Chelli 54 guns, 450 crew. Yildiz Bag Chelli 58 guns, 450 crew. Yildiz Linar Kikler 52 guns, 450 crew. Yesil Kusaklai 400 crew. Sari Kusaklai 54 guns, 400 crew. Kermazi Kusaklai 52 guns, 400 crew. Mavi Arslan Baslai 44 guns, 400 crew. Tak Baslai, Yildiz Kikler 40 guns, 300 crew. Gunnis Kikler 44 guns, 300 crew. Mavi Kikler Caravella 38 guns, 250 crew. Kusbag Chelli Caravella 44 guns, 300 crew.